Okay, welcome back everyone to Ridgewater. Yesterday we started our very first city, but this day we are going to fix some of the problems. So we need to raise some of the taxes, I reckon, in order to really make the most out of what we've got and hopefully not go bankrupt. So if we check our budget, we are currently spending more than we currently have. So what I want to do is, let's just pause the game just so I'm not going into any more debt. Let's go to company profitability. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Basically, I want to check the what things are costing us, because there's going to be certain ones which are costing us more than others. Do we not have like a cost? I don't think we do. Disaster control, traffic, parking facility availability. Yeah, we don't actually have a way to check that. But what we can do is just turn off some of these parks and things that we've put in. I just have to find them again. Where did I put them? We don't want to turn off the police station. I'd rather turn off the parks that we put in. We put in quite a few over here, didn't we? There we go. Alright, how are we looking? It's a shame there isn't a way just to see. Right, so our biggest cost by far is the parks. So I'm going to lower that by like 50%, and then hopefully that'll help. We've also got healthcare and death care. I don't think it needs to be quite so high. Landscaping cost is $2 or 2 city coins. I don't know what these are. How do we know whether we're actually making money now? Because it's still saying that we aren't. Subsidies, taxes, service fees. I keep getting texts, this is annoying. Hold on, let me just mute my... just mute my... There we go. I think that's stopped, so that should help. No, I don't want my iPad, thank you. So yeah, we got service trade. How do we work out what's actually costing us the most? This service fees is costing us the most. So if we go into here, I mean, these have come down. I kind of wish I could just turn them off completely from here. I think I put too many parks down in too little a space of time.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames.
Oh, yeah, that's over here, isn't it? Oh, no, that's a different... Why do I have so many forest fires? Come on, game, I can't even do anything about them just yet. Could it be these that are costing us? Oh, 80,000 a month. Yeah, turn that off. There we go. 80,000 a month. Boom. Turn off the botanical gardens. We started at the top, now we're here. Right, okay, let's check. There we go. That's a bit more like it. Okay. Right, okay, we're making not necessarily money, but we are relatively breaking even. I'm going to lower these a little bit just so that we can actually get people in to these areas that have left us. And hopefully we can start to, maybe if we reduce costs further. How much is this costing us? 40,000 a month. Let's just turn things off. Like, I think we just need to build back up a bit. Oh, we could actually make money here if we raise the parking fee a bit. I don't know where else I put parking fee. Oh wow, you can click on the cars in the parking lots. That's pretty cool. So I can like find the owner. Hey, you're parking in the medical clinic car park and you're over here at your home? Come on, that's a bit cheeky. Cheeky, what's it? Yeah, so we're just going to have to keep an eye on things. Hopefully we'll get more people in. We're actually starting to make a bit more money now, which is really good. What I want to do today is try and focus on things a bit more and not get sidetracked by things. I'm sorry if that was a little bit frustrating yesterday, if I was, you know, jumping around to different things in the game, but admittedly this is the first time that we've played Cities Skylines 2. I'm kind of excited. Admittedly, I am really excited. What I would like to do is hopefully fill out our demands. So we need commercial and industrial. And to do that, we're going to continue the spear tip of industry. And hopefully we can get some of these. How much will that cost? 180,000. Well, if we put it on fast speed, then we might have that at some point soon. Oh, no, it's just gone down. But it's still going up. What is the current trend? Well, I tell you what, we have huge demand for commercial and industry. So if we just if we bought a few of these, it shouldn't hurt too much. So I'll buy those two. That'll allow us to start continuing out the spear tip that we have started over here. It actually allows us to sort out this area over here. Oh, there's a car crash. No? Traffic jam. The flow of the traffic is getting significantly slowed at this point in the road network. Okay, let's try and fix that by putting in an asymmetrical road. Is this one right? Ah, perfect. It's actually put it on the right one. So that should allow a lot more traffic to go out of the intersection when they work out what they're doing. Overtaking the buses, it turns out. Look at that. That's helped so much. That's perfect. I think that's sorted it all out. Look at this. I could watch this for hours. I love watching the traffic go around. Anyway, so we're building out... Oh, shoot, we've got a fire. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please tell me that the fire engine is on its way and it's not stuck. Fire engine. Dispatched. It's there? The fire engine is there? Is it? I don't know about that. So yeah, we're going to continue out the spear tip. I'm going to have it play just on slow speed. what we're going to do is build roads underneath the highway roads through here, so that we can keep our nice highway going through, and hopefully it should work now that we've put in a fairly decent road through. I'm going to do a 4-lane road off, so hopefully that's a decent amount of capacity now. I do wish we had control over the lanes, so say I wanted this to be a dedicated left-hand lane and this one to be straight over and right, I could do that, but we can't, so it's just the way it is, I guess. So yeah, we're going to continue out. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to follow the...
Has anyone seen my keys?
I've heard this like 5 times. I've only had the game for a few hours. This advert.
Sorry about that. It's nothing important. I just lost my keys. I'm sure they'll turn up. They're for the brown sedan parked outside the radio station. Oh, wait. I probably shouldn't have said that. If anyone finds them, please don't steal my car. I mean, the old hornbuckle mobile, please. Oh, good. Here they are. Well, never mind then. Thank you for listening to Second Movie.
And on to our main feature
We've
story.
got some cut-in.
The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now
Alright,
shop
let's
for
continue
designer
this
shoes
out.
while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me.
I think
That's
what we'll
good
do
for
is
business
like
and
continue this
good for the
road
community.
through
Thanks,
and
Jim.
almost do like a T
We'll be back.
junction in the middle, which will go to a highway intersection when we have the money to do that.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
Right, let's put in a road out here. In fact, do we want to go over the top like we've done over here? I feel like we can go underneath here, so maybe it's not necessary. So I'll just expand this one out a little bit. And what I'll do is I'll put in a... What are medium road? Oh, yeah. Medium roads are the 4-lane ones that we put over here. If we put one of these in like so, and then hopefully it just knows not to turn right there. Let's just make sure it doesn't, so no right turn. Yeah. No U-turn. I think that's done it. It's actually recognised that this should give way to the roads here, so that's nice. I might even do an off-ramp here into the... Slope too steep. Oh really, is that quite sloped? Dang, okay. Yeah, okay, we'll just leave it as it is. But we need to zone more industry, so let's go ahead and do that. So I'm hoping we can put in a decent 3-lane asymmetrical road here to connect into here, and then if we do the same on the other side. And that should create some turning lanes, which will be nice. I still don't understand how we can... How do we change the orientation of it? I feel like I'm never going to learn that. It's just going to be a mystery forever. So let's do a road out and then... There we go. Maybe if we just did it... No? No, it's not a double click. It's not a triple click. It's not a right click. It's not a control click, a shift click, an alt click. It's not an anything. It's just not. It's not doing it. It's just not playing gravy. Playing gravy? What am I on about? I think we'll keep this as traffic lights for now. What I'll do is probably put in just some basic 2-lane roads, the bread and butter, if you will, and just fill this area out a little bit. And then we can probably do like a lane off from here. Let's just get this a little bit closer. We want to make most use out of this space as we can. So if we do that, and then hopefully people aren't going to turn right. It's a solid line, so they shouldn't be. I don't really know how you check that though. I don't think there is a way. But anyway, that's...
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens. Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by
my entire map is just burning down at this point. I guess it just is what it is. I don't know what I can do about it, unfortunately.
Services managed to get the fires under control.
What's this? Some zones of castle ruins? It's a nice overlook though. It's quite nice. Oh god, oh, that's quite nice. They've actually put in like a slip lane here. Okay. Okay. This could possibly be something in the future. Right, I think that we've satisfied the demand for industrial, although it's going up. It's constantly going up. Let's just build out this area just so it's ready for roads that, traffic that will come. Okay. I know we shouldn't build over water, groundwater deposits, but quite frankly, I need the, I need it! I need these to fulfill the demand, so we're just going to have to suck that one up. Or not, rather. Zone this as all that, okay, and we'll do our slip road here so that people can get over here if they really want to. Might even go into one of these. Upgrade that bit as a slip road so then they can do a turning. I don't know why it's 120 miles an hour. Seems a bit much, but okay. But that should at least allow things to get to different places without having to use the roundabout. I do wonder whether the larger roundabout allows more traffic to flow faster a little bit, but don't know. I don't know whether there's any actual benefit to it. Okay, so I think that we've got a fairly decent industrial area for our citizens and the map so far. What I'm going to do is I'm going to replace an area over here with commercial. I feel like having some residential around here is probably the way to go. I do feel bad because there's a decent amount of what is going on down here? Oh, it's the cables reflecting the light. Okay, it just looks a bit weird. I do feel bad because this is quite a good space for forestry. I mean, if we check our industry for forests, yeah, it's quite good, but at the same time, it's right where we've begun, and it's not going to be, you know, where we build up an industry straight away. So it's fine. We've got our industrial area over here. We've got forestry over here. In fact, the forestry seems to be doing fairly well. I wonder how these areas are doing. So you're going to tell me how much money that is left over after paying rent and upkeep is used by the occupants to level up the building. If the occupants' wealth declines, the buildings may end up abandoned. Higher level industry buildings have improved efficiency and consume less electricity per resource produced and sold. Industrial wealth is based on the profits of the company makes from selling products to retailers. Okay. So we really want more retailers. I mean, there is a fair bit of commercial demand, and to be honest with you, it means that then the these can actually build. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build in some grids over here. I feel bad because it's very gritty. I'm not a big fan, but we need to expand. We need to expand the city, and quite frankly, these are the tools that we've been provided. And to be honest with you, it's a really good tool. I wish there was more control you could have over the sort of subdivides and what have you. I don't know why there wouldn't be. So we've got low density demand. I don't really want to build low density over here. That's the only thing. I want to build low density, like, if we check, yeah, like this is really bad space for residential suitability. For the low density is better for these ones. So what I might do is put some of this out here. Do we not have... Oh no, did we build it out of highways? Oh no! Oh no, what have we done? How do we... Oh, okay, this is fairly easy. You just drag it. Albeit, it's not. Okay, let's redo that. Not with highways. I don't know why you can grid highways. I guess it's good that you can, if for whatever reason you wanted that. But yeah, I would prefer it to be 2-lane roads, please. Yeah, if we could just place a point A and point
Second
B,
Moon
drag
Radio
sideways
with
to create a
your
perfect
host,
grid.
J. Thomas Hornbuckle. Tune in tomorrow for a second
If we
chance
could
to
control
hear
it
the
so
music
that
of yesterday.
I want it to be exactly the same as these grids, but it's not quite doing that, is it? It is if we do it like that. That's a bit more like it. And now if we come out from here and go out this way, maybe we can create some denser packed grids. That's absolutely fine. Considering that would take quite a lot of time in the old game, or in Cities Skylines 1, I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to put a pocket of commercial over here, and as much as I want low density, I'm not going to place low density out that way. I'm going to put some medium density and then maybe some low rent on maybe in the middle here, just because I feel like the outskirts would probably be better for maybe medium density, especially where the river is. And then let's just see how that grows. Hopefully it will grow with time. We need to have some low density, so I'm going to buy a couple of squares out here. In fact, we'll buy 4, and then we can just increase our low density area a huge amount, actually. This is a bit ridiculous. I don't know whether I want it quite like that. Why is it having such issues? Okay. What we'll do is we'll do something like this, and then it should line up anyway. And we'll literally just connect these manually. It's a little bit wonky. It's fine. It will be fine. So we've only really got this intersection at the moment. Look at all the buses going. Maybe we should rework our buses a little bit so that they work a bit better. I'd quite like to do like a decent, especially if we're going to be putting in a hell of a lot of... Let's just map this in. Oh, Pop Musician Mansion. I'm going to put pockets of commercial in. So then hopefully, in fact, let's do some of it as row housing, the middle bits as row housing, and then some of these as the mixed. There we go. Cool. What I'd really like to do is try and do a junction out here that connects in. So if we were to do a road out from here, in fact, if we upgrade this road so that it's got a bit more capacity, if we go with a 4-lane road through here, and then we can do this coming out, and we're going to go up and over. In fact, I mean, we could literally just see how effective, like, just a normal sort of diamond is. So we go out like that, come up like this. Of course, I can't flip it, so I won't do that. And what I might do, just to make sure it's got a little bit extra capacity, is... Ooh, I don't want it to do it there. I want it to go from about here, so if I break it, it should then allow us to do something like this. We can then, if we delete these roads back a little bit, do a bit of a nicer... Look at this, they already know they want to go out this way. Let's turn off snapping. That'll do. There we go. Who said you can't just do simple? We'll control the turnings here because I don't want them going straight through. But first off, I want to just get this in, get this all sorted. So if we do 4-lane down here, that should allow us a little bit more space to actually do what we need to here. So let's turn on snapping again. There we go. There we go. Sweet, nice little diamond interchange with dedicated lanes to come off at. That should be really good. It should be quite efficient. Hopefully this won't cause too much issue, but we'll see. What we need to do is control...
To bring you a special news bulletin.
No, you don't. Control where people are going. So we don't want this to go straight over. We don't want this to go straight over. We don't want this to turn right, and we don't want this to turn right. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I don't know why you can't control like the lanes individually. That would be perfect. Considering you can actually pull like roads off, like they're their own nodes, right? They're their own splines. Why you can't remove that, I don't know. Oh, we don't want this to be a stop. In fact, we do want it to be a stop. Why is it? Can we get rid of that? Oh yeah. Okay. Cool, there we go. Like, I don't think people should be walking out here, but hey ho. Cool. Okay, we've got a whole load of demand fulfilled with this massive amount of area. What do we have problems over here? Not enough customers. Well, hopefully with the extra roads that we're putting in, that should help. How do I see my lines? So I want to effectively sort of control my bus lines. Ah, here we go. Because we put them in a little bit. I tell you what, let's re-put them all in. So what I want to do is do a bus around this area, and then a bus around the other area, and link them all together. So we're just going to place some bus stops around here. It's a shame we don't have the depots, isn't it? Like, oh, we got a taxi depot. We could put that in. And then that adds a bit more capacity to our public transport. Are taxis technically public transport? I mean, they're transport, but surely they're... Ooh! Boomtown! So we got a whole load of stuff. Heavy traffic ban. That's interesting. Textile fiber farming. Advanced pollution management. And a loan limit of 500,000. That's nice. Okay, so we'll put some taxes in. Create a district. Oh, so we can make them go to a certain district. That's pretty cool. Let's put in our bus line either way, because ultimately the buses... So what I'm planning on doing is having bus lines that go around the areas and then a bus line that goes in between them. So pretty simple stuff, but I think it should work quite well. Or at least I'm hoping it will. If it doesn't, then that's gonna be annoying. So let's do one that goes back the other way. So this will almost help people go around their local area. It would help if we actually named this area. So what should we name this? Oh, did that stop? I don't know. And then background. Okay, so we need a district. This is our first district. I can't believe it. But if we maybe did... actually, let's go to the edge, because this is its own little area and will include the pocket of district public transport stuff there. There we go. What are we going to call this? Kent Square. Actually, yeah, sure. I'll just call it Kent. I'm from Kent, so that works well. That's fine. I'm quite surprised that came up as an option. It's almost serendipitous. Right, okay, so we've put in a simple bus line around here, but we haven't got bus lines to connect this to some of the other areas. So I think what we'll do... I don't know about this bus stop out here. Like, can we remove the bus stop? Yeah, that's fine. And we'll put this road up to there and up to here. I don't know whether we still really need the groundwater station, but it's not harming anyone. It does cost 20,000 a month. We can do stuff like advanced filtering systems and extra pumps. So, I mean, let's just see what it's like. I've never really played around with like these, so probably need to... Sewage export, 0 a month. Sewage treatment. I mean, we aren't really treating our sewage, are we? Because we can't do that yet. Which is a bit of a shame. Kind of feels bad just putting it in the poop chute, but, you know, it's working, and the water's not quite brown yet, so I'm not too worried. I will be once it starts to get a little bit worse. So what I'll do is, now that we've got our naming of this area, we'll call it Kent. Why is it done that there? Kentish bus lane 1. Kentish bus lane 2. I prefer to call them. Can I change the color of this route so I know which one's which? Let's make that one red and the other one blue, and then that makes it nice and easy to tell which one's which. So this one's counterclockwise. Let's call it Kentish circular counterclockwise, and this one Kentish circular clockwise. So we know which one's which. And that one is going clockwise, right? I quite like them red, so I'll go with red for both of them. In fact, we'll do like a more washed out red for the other line, so that we can just tell which one's which. So that will go round the Kent, well, residential and sort of commercial area. And now what we need to do is link in some of the other areas. So if we put in some more bus lines, what we can do is probably go from here, and we can go through, so it almost creates like a shortcut through the circular line. So if someone wanted to go from here to here, they can. We'll pop in a route through here. I don't know whether it really matters if we don't have this area on a bus line, but just in case it does, let's put that bus line in. Where's the bus line? Oh, have I lost the bus? I've lost the bus line. Okay, let's start this again. Wait, no, it's going from something. What's going on? Let's just right click so that it removes it, so then we can start again. So we'll go from here up past our forestry area, down past our depots. Right, so this is going to be a little bit trickier because we don't really have a stop here. We have one like here, which we could use. I kind of want to do one that just goes through down to this area. So I don't think it's quite ready for that yet. I hope what we can do is just add stops in once we've already drawn them. So I think we'll go down to like here, and then I'll add a stop in up here. So I'll go here, go down there, and then go out, and I just need to add a road here. And then it will have to come back. So let's use the other side here. And then, do we go back the exact same route, or do we... Maybe we go back the exact same route. Just keep it simple and not too complicated. There we go. So that line is now... it's an intercity, I'll call it. Kent to... Oh, we haven't named this other area. So I feel like we can split this area up into a couple of different districts. So I'll go ahead and give that a whirl now. We'll follow the river. And I'm going to just almost split it in two. What? Oh, that's super easy to just manipulate. That's really good. Can you remember Cities Skylines 1? I know it's a fair while ago. When you had like the brush tool. Oh god, I spent so many days like just going through rebrushing things because it wasn't quite right and it was such a pain in the ass. This is so much better. Right, we need to name the industrial area as well. We might as well name them all while we're here. Can we do off? Oh, no, we can't. Can we do that? No, we can't. Okay. It has to stay in the area that you've got. There we go. So, this is our industrial zone. In fact, no, we called it like the industrial spear tip, haven't we? Industrial, yeah, industrial spear tip. What are these? Energy consumption awareness. Citizens are advised to pay attention to their use of electronic devices. Electricity consumption is reduced by 5%. Heavy traffic ban. That would probably be pretty bad for our industrial zone, just saying. Recycling, roadside parking fee, speed bumps, gated community. I'll call this one, even though it's got the tip, like Uptown or something. I don't know. If you have any ideas for what we can call these, let me know in the comments and we'll name some places other things. Downtown. Boom. And then this is our like office hub. So I feel like this should be like, I don't know, something businessy. What screams businessy? Business Island? I don't know. Naming things is not my forte. What can we call it? How about something along the lines of... it's an island. How about... In England, we've got Canary Wharf, which is like big offices. It's mostly sort of banks and that sort of thing. So we'll call it Canary Island. I don't know why it's called Canary Wharf or why it's called Canary Island. Probably Google would help there, but I'm not that bothered. So we'll just call it Canary Island. That'll do. Cool. Right, so we've got some people turning right here, and we don't want that, do we? Oh, hang on. No, this is the wrong way around. These should be coming out, not going in. Yeah, and they really shouldn't be turning left there. How did we want this, though? So this is coming in. This is going out. Yeah, we're going to have to flip this round, but again, I don't know. Oh, fudge. Okay, let's redraw these so that they're just correct. So we'll put in... something like that. That'll do. We don't want them turning right. No right turn. I've got to tell you, having controls like this baked into the game is just... mwah, chef kiss. Like... we'll ignore the fact that you can't change actual lanes. But actually having the option to build this in is pretty good. Right. So we want to have a stop through Industrial Spear Tip that will allow the buses to drop people off. Nice and simple, just dropping people off. In fact, we've almost created like a turnaround here that they could use. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll put some bus stops here and a bus stop here. And then if we pull through our bus line, yes, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. Ah, so nice where you don't have to almost fight with it to get it to do what you want it to do. It is quite refreshing. We should probably do a similar thing for this side. So on their way back out, they can go through this way and then use this slip road. Unfortunately, I couldn't put one in here because it's just the terrain just doesn't really allow it. It's a bit too much of a hill, apparently, but they can build whatever this is underneath. That's really cool. They can build it underneath the highway running through. That's good. Oh, it's a muscle car. It's a muscle car that wasn't really sure what it was doing, but it is a muscle car. I mean, don't most muscle cars not know what they're doing? No, I joke, I kid. It would be really good if we could have a slip road here, because then we could do like another circular bit for the buses to go through. I mean, we're going to have to put a bus route around Industrial Spear Tip either way. Why don't you export electricity? For the simple fact that we're not actually creating any electricity at this moment in time. I don't have any small coal power plants, and I haven't unlocked anything else just yet. To be honest with you, we could do some wind, but it says that the wind speed is too low, so I don't think there's anything I can do to increase the wind speed. So I just haven't really bothered. I'm just importing it, which obviously is bad for our economy, but at the same time, it just means we don't have to worry about it too much. We've got a growing commercial demand. So what I might do is build up some commercially areas. Do we have mixed? Yes, we do. Let's do a mixed there. Well, let's do a medium density there. Also an idea to place parking lots in the residential areas and bus routes nearby. Cool, yeah. We've got some parking lots somewhere. I think I've got some somewhere. He says, there we go. Parking lot there, parking lot there. We've literally just built this area. Parking lot there. I don't know how many. Let's put one over here because it's near the commercial area. That's going to be good. We've got a parking lot here. What was that? Is that an airplane? Oh yeah, airplane just flew overhead. Ooh, overground car parking building. This could be cool. I doubt it's needed out here, but let's go ahead and build one of these bad boys. Look at these, mother. They're bigs. In fact, they're so big like that I don't have anywhere I can put it. That's great. Thanks, game. You massive tease. Okay, we'll just put a medium car park over in this corner. We are putting out buses. Let's put a car park over here. That's quite a central position, and it's just off the main road in. Oh no! we got multiple forest fires going on. On that note, it might be a really good idea for us to put in some fire and other city services around Kent, just because we haven't yet. Where's healthcare? Healthcare there. Poor Kent. Right, can we dedicate them to select operating district? This one. There we go. Select operating district. This one. Select operating district to this one. I don't know whether maybe we should allow them to go down to... God, we got so many fires! What? Do we have, like, an arsonist on the loose or something? We had this last time where we just had... Oh my gosh! It's non-stop. I mean, the trees look the exact same, so it's not too much of an issue at the moment, but it's quite sad. I don't want them to... Actually, it might affect our forestry industry. That's a point. Maybe we should spend some of our development points to improve. So what can we get? We can get a watchtower. These watchtowers keep a constant lookout for and thus reduce the chance of a forest fire. But I can't place them in blocks that I don't have. Interesting if a firehouse with a helicopter can operate in time that you haven't bought. Can operate in the time that you haven't bought. I will. I don't currently have the helicopter depot, but no, hang on. We should be able to put it onto these, shouldn't we? No, that's just garage. That is the firehouse. Do I have to specifically have like a fire station? Is it just because this is a firehouse? I suppose, yeah, because it's like a slanted roof. It's like a you couldn't really land a helicopter on it, I suppose. Logic. But anyway, we have some over here as well. So let's select the operating districts over here. So that can work over here. Hopefully it's not too much. It might need a little bit more capacity in order to do that. We got the police station. Let's select these districts over here. And we got the... Is this... No, that's not the... Oh, but you can select districts. Medical... Ooh! Chemical plant. Chemicals are everywhere. Everything. And more are made here every day. Wow. Chemical greatness. Let's select those. And then... What are these complaining about? Oh. Let's turn that back on. That might help. I'm sorry for your loss. Right, okay. Let's... So we've got the elementary school for down here. Let's just... I mean, it's not going to cover these areas because there's no residential, right? But let's just put it just in case.
They're Woffers.
Oh, that's some fun. Take them off. Let me see.
Well, all right.
Beautiful leather.
Soft and strong.
They fit like a glove.
And they look great on you.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, wait. Where are you going with my shoes?
Huh. Wofford. They sure are nice shoes.
They're Woffords.
Oh, that's some fine stitching. Take 'em off, let me see.
Well, all right.
Beautiful leather.
Soft and strong.
They fit like a glove.
And they look great on you.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, wait. Where are you going with my shoes?
Huh, Woffords. They sure are nice shoes.
Here you go. This girl busts in line and starts filling up her drink, and she all looking at me like it's on. So I do a full body gurk like, and she's like, and I say, y'all, it's Spaz Electronics. So I'm waiting for my sister, and I got this polo shirt, and he comes up about the sky, and I go like, and he's like,
Are you all right?
and I say, y'all, it's Spaz.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
Electronics, get y'all electronics down at Spaz Electronics. We got resistor, transistor, capacitor, all the calibers, LEDs, juice TVs, and clerks that irk the jerks down at Spaz Electronics. Yeah.
They're Wofford's.
Oh, that's some fine stitching. Take 'em off, let me see.
Well, all right.
Beautiful leather.
Soft and strong.
They fit like a glove.
And they look great on you.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, wait. Where are you going with my shoes?
Huh, Wofford's. They sure are nice shoes.
Thanks. They're Wofford's.
Oh, that's some fine stitching. Take 'em off. Let me see.
Well, all right.
Beautiful leather.
Soft and strong.
They fit like a glove.
And they look great on you.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, wait. Where are you going with my shoes?
Huh. Wofford's. They sure are nice shoes.
They're Wofford's.
Oh, that's some fine stitching. Take 'em off, let me see.
Well, all right.
Beautiful leather.
Soft and strong.
They fit like a glove.
And they look great on you.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, wait. Where are you going with my shoes?
Huh, Wofford's. They sure are nice shoes.
This girl busts in line and starts filling up her drink, and she all looking at me like it's on. So I do a full body gurk like, and she's like, and I say, y'all, it's Spaz Electronics. So I'm waiting for my sister, and I got this polo shirt, and he comes up about to start, and I go like, and he's like,
Are you all right?
and I say, y'all, it's Spaz Electronics. Get y'all electronics down at
They're Wofford's.
Oh, that's some fine stitching. Take 'em off, let me see.
Well, all right.
Beautiful leather.
Soft and strong.
They fit like a glove.
And they look great on you.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, wait. Where are you going with my shoes?
Huh, Wofford's. They sure are nice shoes.
looking at me like it's on. So I do a full body Girk like, and she's like, and I say, y'all, it's Spaz Electronics. So I'm waiting for my sister, and I got this polo shirt, and he comes up about to start, and I go like, and he's like, are you all right? And I say, y'all, it's Spaz Electronics. Get y'all electronics down at Spaz Electronics. We got resistor, transistor, capacitor, all the calibers, LEDs, UCDs, and clerks that Girk the jerks down at Spaz Electronics. Yeah.
Hey, buddy, those sure are nice shoes.
Thanks, they're Wofford's.
Oh, that's some fine stitching. Take them off, let me see.
Well, all right.
Beautiful leather.
Soft and strong.
They fit like a glove.
And they look great on you.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, wait, where are you going with my shoes?
Huh, Wofford's. They sure are nice shoes.
thanks. They're Wofford's.
Oh, that's some fine stitching. Take 'em off, let me see.
Well, all right.
Beautiful leather.
Soft and strong.
They fit like a glove.
And they look great on you.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, wait. Where are you going with my shoes?
Huh, Wofford's. They sure are nice shoes.
Here you go. This girl busts in line and starts filling up her drink, and she all looking at me like